Tottenham outclassed, outbeat, outfought Manchester City today. Let's get into the match reaction, people. Let's dive into it. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Stay up to date with the latest Liverpool content and football content on the channel. Let's dive into all the Manchester City 0, Tottenham 2. Let's kick it off with the teams that did play. Actually, no, we'll come to the teams because that's interesting. These are the statistics for today's game. Possession of 61% for Manchester City to 39% for Tottenham. And total shots 10 to 12. Big shots on targets. Man City didn't dominate the stats today. And again, that was proven why. As you can see, majority in the first half. Very cagey. Tottenham in that second half were brilliant to watch, I can't lie. And by the way, guys, Tottenham are now first in the Premier League. It's only 2 games. Good start for them. 2 wins and 2 clean sheets as well. Let's get into their lineups, and we'll start off with Tottenham. So they play Vicario, Spence, Mickey Van der Ven, Romero, and Pedro Porro. Can I just say 5 things about them? They look well drilled and well harder to beat defensively. It's actually enjoying watching someone like a Romero and a Mickey Van der Ven defend, because they are good defenders. They actually are good quality centre backs when they're not playing with a stupid eyeliner and to burn their hamstrings to pieces. I actually think Mickey Van der Ven, for example, could actually potentially stay fit this season because he's not having to constantly run back. Especially the way they play under Thomas Frank. Bentancur, Pellinia, man of the match for me. Man of the match. Bossed it in midfield. Got a goal as well. 1 shot on goal. Really nice goal as well, but we'll get into that because, Jesus. Absolute bossing it in midfield. And what a pickup for Tottenham on loan. Starting off with the left-hand side, Brennan Johnson. What a goal that was in the build-up. What a ball it was whipped in from the fullback. Knocks on from Richarlison. And then Richarlison just makes the run. Plays it across box. Bang. Brennan Johnson. Goal. Completely split open in the Manchester City defence. Sarr was good in that 10, but man, that's what Tottenham are still missing. They still need that quality 10. That's why they've tried to buy in Eze and obviously Maddison being out injured. It is mad for them, you know. I think Maddison is literally out until he's going to be out for the whole season. Out for the whole season. Kudus. Yes, he didn't get a goal and assist today, but that guy was quality. Oh, again, another buy. 55 million. The work ethic, the work rate. They were able to win back the ball, stay well drilled. Press as well was really good. Richarlison, again, good. Got the assist, obviously, for the Johnson goal. Quality from him, to be fair. We'll get into Manchester City. James Trafford. There's a reason why they're trying to get Donnarumma. Oh, my days. 2 mistakes. 2 goals. Simple as that. Although you could argue maybe the first goal not as so bad, but James Trafford playing with the ball out of his feet genuinely looked terrible. Absolutely terrible. Rico Lewis, guys bang average, been saying it for years. Johnson and Ruben Diaz, this isn't from years ago. These are once quality centre-backs. John Stones is 31 now. Ruben Diaz is 28 now. Now, age doesn't really matter with centre-backs. We've seen quality centre-backs over the years play within their age. But Man City maybe need to go and get another centre-back, you know, because they just look mistakes at the back. Aïnouri picking up a massive injury, who I actually think has been impressive for City in pre-season. I thought he was really good against Wolves as well. He obviously picked up an injury. Looks like potentially like an ankle injury. Gonzalez, bang average. Oscar Bob's a baller, but again, he's coming back from that injury, man. And the kid is, you know, just 22 years of age. Cherky, toothless. Reinders, again, just wasn't as good as last week's performance. But, you know, you're not going to play like that 10 out of 10 each week. Still a quality pickup. Marmoush missed a really good opportunity, man. And these are more of my ones to watch players to actually really kick on this season and really have a good season for Manchester City. But again, missed big chances after big chances. Erling Haaland didn't really get the service in build-up play. I thought he was actually quite good. But again, no service, only 1 shot, and it was pathetic anyway. The substitutes that came on, Rodri being back is absolutely massive for them. Again, I don't know why they didn't play someone like an Edison in goal. What's going on with Edison? He can play ball out at the back of the feet. Like Manchester City actually likes to play football. And James Trafford doesn't have a clue look like what he's doing. And obviously for Tottenham, they brought on Danso. Okay. Bergval. I think this guy's quality, man. Absolute quality. Sends the fullback. He's a quality player, man, and only 19 years old. And I thought he was very good. And in the remaining minutes, he got stuck in and dug deep, and it was really good. Odebert came on as well, and Solanke again, not really did much. And obviously, these are the players that didn't come on. But on Tottenham, they've still got a lot of players to come back. Imagine when they get Udogie back. Dragusin, mid, whatever. Kulizeski, they've got him to come back in maybe 2 months. That's still quality. If Maddison can come back for the back end of the season, that's massive. But I don't think he'll be back this season because that's what Tottenham need. They still need that creative 10 because Papasar's not that. Basuma, got him to come back. If I'm Tottenham with the remaining week in this window, try and bring in another creative player because I think your midfield is actually quite good. And with the likes of Pelini, Papasarkabe there, Bentancur, you got Bergval that can play there. I think maybe 1 or 2 more attacking options for Tottenham, and I think they could be a really good team. Because the one thing with them, they look really well drilled under Thomas Frank. They look really well hard to be, and that's something that they didn't really look under Ange Postecoglou because you always knew you was going to get chances against Tottenham. Like Burnley could get, not Burnley, but even like a Leeds or Sunderland or anyone would get chances against the old Tottenham. Even teams in the Championship would get goals against Tottenham, especially the way they played under Ange Postecoglou. But under Thomas Frank, they looked like they got new dynamism. They looked like they actually got new well hard to beat, new tactics. They look really, really good. And the way they press, the way they actually set up, the way they defend, back to front, attacking wise as well. They could bring in, like I said, if they could bring in potentially 2 attacking options, I think they're going to be a really, really good team to watch this season under Thomas Frank. Really, really good season. And, the buys they've already brought in the man, Kudus, Pellinia, really, really good pickups. But on Manchester City, Rodri coming back is absolutely massive. I thought he was meant to be back in like mid-September, but it turns out he came back today. Full Foden, you need him back to his best, simple as that. But Man City are still going through that teething period, bringing in new players, and I still think they need a couple more players, maybe 1 or 2 more attacking options, potentially another midfielder as well. You could argue maybe another defender as well, because is Rico Lewis the right back he wanted to go and try and win the Champions League in the league? Probably not. Ain't know he's now injured. Ake, we know he's got injury problems. The same with Akanji could be leaving as well. You could probably argue maybe don't bring another centre back. Man City still need, for me, 4 more players if they want it. For me to say, yeah, Man City are going to win this Premier League. 1 goalkeeper, 2 another full back, 3 potentially another midfielder, and 1 more attacking option. Because if Erling Haaland goes down injured, who's going to score the goals? Who's going to score the goals? Yeah, Cherki can chip in, Mamush can chip in. But who's going to be that focal point to actually score them goals? And especially when it's not going well, it's good to have different options. And you see that with Liverpool, they've got different types of players that can score goals. The likes of Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Goda Gap, Mohamed Salah, potentially Alexander Isak if he's to come to the football club. So it's going to be interesting to see. As for Manchester City, games that are coming up for them, they've got Brighton away. It's not going to be easy. The next couple of games are not going to be easy. Brighton away is always tough. Then obviously got the Manchester derby. Manchester United look really good against Arsenal. Then they got Arsenal away. So again, it's going to be sticking. Then after they've got some favourable fixtures. As for Tottenham, they've actually got really good fixtures to say they won 2 out of 2 and 2 clean sheets. Bournemouth, I expect them to probably beat Bournemouth home. West Ham are absolute dog. They'll beat West Ham quite comfortably, I think. I think any one team's going to beat West Ham quite comfortably right now. Sunderland slapping them 3-0, then obviously they lost to Chelsea last night 5-1. So, and then obviously they got Brighton. So they've got some good fixtures coming up Tottenham. So they can have a really nice, favourable run to build up some points. 2 clean sheets for them. Really, really good start under Thomas Frank. Guys, that is the end of the match reaction. Make sure if you did enjoy the video, make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We're on that road to 2.2k. We're about 19 subscribers away. So let's try and push towards that in the coming days. Manchester City 0, Tottenham 2. Wow.